Only one kid in history had ever attempted what Benny was about to. And he got eaten. So we were worried. Real worried. Even when Benny brought out the secret weapon. Shoes guaranteed to make a kid run faster and jump higher. PF Flyers.
We can't let him do this, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is the Slate Laced podcast. Happy Hump Day. We hope you're having a good midweek. Hopefully it's almost Friday for you, or it feels that way. Blair, how we doing?
Doesn't feel like it's almost Friday.
No? It's that grind? Feel the grind?
Every day.
Well, that is very true. But we have a good episode for you guys. We're going to cover a variety of things sneaker-wise. We're going to tell you about some woulda, coulda, shouldas, some latest cops, and yeah, get into some sneaker news as well. Blair, before we get started, did you cop anything recently? You said you had got something. No, you didn't get anything?
Wait, what do you mean? What did I say?
I thought you had got some OGs. Look, you got too much, you forgot.
I did?
That's what you had said a couple weeks ago, that you had caught, you'll bring some OGs on or something. Okay. This is what happens when you just cop too much.
Dang.
You don't even know what he got.
Shoot, when did I get it?
Well, while he finds that, guys, I got a little story time for you. As we know, the Reimagined 3s dropped, about 3 weeks ago now?
Yeah, because you was hitting me up talking about getting them.
Yeah, so about 3 weeks ago, and I had access to the 3s. They went on raffle, but there was a couple pairs left over. Now, I'm thinking, all right, I gotta get the 3s, because y'all know I've been talking 3 for however long we've been doing this podcast, right? Y'all been on the 4s, talking about that's the best one. I've been true to the 3s. Because I even said I was working, and I was like, honestly, I'll take a 3 over 4 any day. And literally, you could hear a pin drop, because everybody turned and looked at me and was like that face that you give me right now. It was like,
wait, what?
Are you insane? Yeah.
Wait. You said I like the 4s better than the 3s?
No, that I would take, me, Sydney Hubbard, would take a 3 over 4 any day. And I said you could hear a pin drop the way everybody looked at me like I was crazy.
Well, isn't my favorite shoe the Jordan 3?
I don't know. You be on the 4s. Look, we're going to have to rewind the tape. Anyway, this is my story. I had said I would take a 3 over 4 any day of the week. And literally everybody looked at me like I was crazy because, you know, half the world is on the 4s. Now, Blair was on the 4 train, but now all of a sudden he on the 2 train and the 3 trains. We don't know what he's doing. But I've been true, saying the 3s over the 4s any day. So anyway, I had said that. And it was the day of the release of the 3s. So we had to raffle them off. Everyone picked them up, of course, right as soon as our store opened. People was there trying to pick up the 3s. So I'm like, dang, it's not looking good for us. Like, everyone's coming to claim their shoe. You know, it's no holdouts, but it's a big shoe. It's a big release. Like, nationwide, people want this thing. So sure enough, it was fate. One size 10 was left. And I was like, dang, like, I should just hold it. But there was one customer that was waiting literally since we opened the gates until they went first come, first serve at noon. And he wanted the size 10, so I ended up giving it to him to be nice. Now, see, that's what kind of person I am. I'll give up the shoe for them to have it. But the more I thought about it and I saw him in person, I'm like, dang, I should have just been a little bit more selfish. So that kind of goes under the woulda, coulda, shoulda category, where it's like I should have held it out for myself, but gave it up because at the end of the day, you know, I want the customer to be happy. And I want it to kind of go back to the old way where you can actually get the shoes and not, you know, where it's like attainable. Not like have to win the raffle, and if you don't, it's just an L. Like maybe get a chance of some first come, first serve. So that was my thought process, but it definitely bit me in the butt. Much like it bit us in the butt with the lost and founds. This is just kind of another, just chuck it up to the L. So yeah, I ended up giving it up, but I was like, honestly, it was probably fate that my size was the only one left. I should have copped it, but I didn't. Blair, thoughts? Because you got your eyes closed here.
I mean,
what?
To have the audacity to sit in that seat right there. And
Look.
to act, nope.
Go ahead, go.
And to act like I haven't said since I was a kid that the Jordan 3 was my favorite shoe. Of all the Jordans.
Keep going.
It's in my top 5 all time. Remember, you want to make them care, make it say Nike Air.
Well, this was I was just gonna touch on real quick is that we need like a someone in our film vault and just go back and look these clips up and put them up.
That's episode 3 right there.
No, I remember. Look, I remember that title, but I don't remember you talking about threes like that.
Jordan 3.
But go
Nike
on.
Air
Go
on the back. Cement.
Go on. Keep going.
Favorite. All time. Right? I always say this. Yes, the Jordan 4 is fire. And it goes.
See, I guess that's what I
three.
get blinded by.
Yes. You blinded by the light.
Blinded by the light.
That's your problem. Okay? Then you have the audacity again to even bring up the lost and found.
That was now. That was bad.
I am at a loss right now.
So that one was on me. That was bad. Cause those shoes are like I want them. Like that's how mad I am. Like
I am at a loss still to this day.
To this day.
With not having this shoe. All because, I could have got him. No, I didn't know you could have got him. And then I'm sitting here trying to get it while it's at its low, and you're like, well, be patient. I think I can get it. You think? Okay. And in 2 years, it's going to go by, and they're going to be 700, and I'm never going to touch them. Okay?
Look,
so I'm having issues getting through this episode today. A little bit of difficulty, right? I'm sorry. But yes, it is a bummer that you didn't get the reimagined threes, right? You did ask if I did want to get them. I was like, dang, they are fire. But essentially, it's just a vintage version of the shoe that I already have, right?
Keep going on that. I'm going to say something else. But go.
Okay. The shoe looks good, right? But for somebody like me that already has the OG, I don't really need the vintage version yet. The Jordan 3 is my favorite Jordan of all time. I said it again in this very episode and several episodes before. Okay? I don't know how many more times you want me to spit it out and regurgitate it. Yes, that is my favorite shoe.
I could have sworn it was the 4.
No.
The 1 and the 4.
No. I like the 8s before I like the 1s.
Ugh. You by yourself on that one.
That's fine. That's how I stand. Now, yes, I'm sorry. It sucks. But that's also on you. You got to eat the crow because you could have just told the guy that the shoe was sold out.
I know, but I'm really trying to do the right thing for the sneaker community. That's what I'm saying. I was looking out for the greater.
You already did the right thing.
I was on my greater good.
You've been doing your greater good.
Who's that, Spider-Man, or who does the greater good?
No, that's The Incredibles.
Oh yeah, I was on my Incredibles.
Come on now.
I was trying to stand up for the greater good. No, not that. That was the shoe was the greatest good I got.
You whipping today.
But anyway, yeah, I took an L, but it was of my own volition, so I can't be too upset. Definitely should have just took the shoe. Everybody in the store was like, yo, just take it. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And then shout out to all the people that can wear grade school, though. Like, shout out to y'all. Because there's always so many grade schools left. Like, if I was a 7Y, do you know how happy I would be?
Well, I mean, I wasn't a 7Y unless I was like 5.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But just knowing that that's always available. Like, even in the Reimagine, like, I'm telling you, everybody came to claim their shoe. And there was still a bunch of grade schools left. So
couldn't imagine.
People was like, oh, there was like guys picking up. I was like, oh, dang, you're like the first grade school to come pick it up. He's like, yeah, it's for my girlfriend. She's stoked, but I took an L. And so it was just like everyone getting it for their wife or girlfriend or like kids. But yeah, shout out to the petite girls because I wish I was y'all and could just rock that 7. Trust
me. Even if they petite, they just little.
Yeah, it's like that's what I meant. Like 5'1", 5 to 5'4". Your foot's gonna be a size 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to you. Like, I really wish. Because they're also cheaper, too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a
like
whole...
$40 less or something.
A whole $45 to $50 less. So, you win in either way.
Yeah.
And sometimes they put out better colorways than the kids. Because the New Balances that are popping off right now, we'll get into that. Like, the best colorways are in, like, the kids' versions. Even with Air Force Ones and stuff. So, just shout out to you, because y'all really winning. But anyway, yeah, took a massive L on probably some of the best releases this year. I think they're calling the Jordan 3, the shoe of the year, besides the skate one that came out before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people were crazy for that one.
That one only released to skate shops. First of all, shout out, if y'all in the Valley, shout out to 818 Skate Shop. Mm-hmm. Go support them. You saw they got broken into?
Oh, what?
Yeah, like today or yesterday.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yep, someone broke up in there. So go support your local skate shops. I ain't been to a skate shop in a minute, but yeah, I follow them on Instagram, so I saw that. But anyway, like this Jordan 4 release was going crazy. It had some gray suede on it with a little bit of green. That's kind of what threw it off for me. And again, the fact that I don't wear 4s. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they released in skate shops, so yeah, they was going crazy. We have kind of usual customers that come in, and the one guy works at New Star, which is another skate shop, and he's like, yeah, I got like 3 size 10s if you want them. He's like, I just take it. I've been there like 5 years, and he didn't pay nothing. He just grabbed them out the inventory. Because it's not like a retail where you got to count the inventory, log them in. Yeah. Like skate shops, you want your pair, you want your pair, you want your pair. Grab it. Like, let's go. So shout out to them. He's like, yeah, if you want it, I got 3 sizes. So I was like, let me check back with you. I got to see how 4 looks on my foot. Like, do they
look fine?
Are they good on foot?
Yeah.
Okay. Just like, yeah.
They do.
But yeah, everybody in the store got the 4s too. So maybe I might have to join them just because I could probably get them for retail. Like that's a win, you know.
May the 4th be with you.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I do on those. If I get them, I'll definitely bring them on here on the pod. You know, try to get that viewership up because you know people love that one. Mm-hmm. But so did you find what you got? What you caught?
Nah, I must not have bought anything.
Oh yeah, I guess Blair didn't bring anything.
Because I mean, I talked about the Air Kukuni.
Yeah, the Johnny Capolallos back on board. Yeah, you ain't got
Shout
those.
Out to Mom making us watch that.
Man.
For real. That's the only shoe that I've purchased.
Yeah.
I sent you pictures of all those Doc Martens too, if you was ever interested in any of them.
Yeah, no, I'm good on the Docs. I applied to Docs though for a sales position, so you know, Docs hired me. Come on, I know the brand now, so I'm waiting to hear back on that. But I'm trying to.
You can work in a Doc if you want.
No, but like this is actual office, like it's like the corporate, corporate level. But no, Docs, yeah. But I might make that switch too. But yeah, this is for the corporate offices, so it'll be a little bit dope. Mm-hmm. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. I got to hit on New Balance right now because I'm really liking what I'm seeing from New Balance. Okay. Have you seen the 550s?
The New Balance 550s?
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, so those are flying off the shelves.
Yeah, they keep doing.
They're going crazy popular. Mm-hmm. But I really do like them. The only thing is they fit super freaking narrow. Mm-hmm. So you know, be aware and size up because I'm like, dang, these things is tight. But I'm just really liking what I'm seeing. And then their running style shoes that are coming out. Mm-hmm. Like I copped a pair of New Balance 2002R. I'll throw up a picture of them. They're fire, but I got them just for like track meets and stuff, like every day kind of walking around. But they have like dope swag to it, so they're cool. But I really like what I'm seeing from New Balance running. Like it's more than just like the kind of 574 like style. They're getting into these runners, but they're actually dope. So yeah, New Balance has been at the front like of like things I'm copping. Like I want to get a couple of the 550 colorways because they make a bunch of dope colorways of that, and then just to get some of these running styles. So, and they're also affordable, which is also good.
I'm glad that you woke up.
It's not waking up. It's just like the new styles is dope. The 574s were always cool, but it was just like kind of plain Jane. Mm-hmm. Blair, don't try to act like you've been on New Balance.
Don't. I've had enough today. With the
Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
Disrespect. You know I've been doing New Balances. I got a gang of New Balances. You already know this. I brought on several New Balances on this show.
Look, again, we got to go to our...
And you talking about models that I already have up. Silhouettes that I already have up. You know, I'm just like, yeah, I'm glad that you like them and how they're looking and how they're coming out, you know, and you know, thinking about copying.
Well, I'm talking about the new styles then. Because you didn't cop no 550s.
No, I would I actually... Did I end up winning that raffle? No, I lost that raffle.
It was a collab, huh?
Yeah, the Ame collab.
Yeah. You was on the collabs. Mm-hmm. And then you had got a shirt. You had got a New Balance shirt.
I did, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
You definitely had the apparel. You had the New Balance apparel. I'll give you that, for sure.
And shoes, but yes.
But they was all collaborations.
It doesn't matter if it's a collab or if it's straight from New Balance. The point being is that it is a New Balance.
All right. I'll give you that one. Anything you want to say sneaker-wise, like sneaker news-wise? I
wish I could remember the shoe that you thought I bought, but sneaker news-wise, nah. I mean, you already know that I'm just, always looking forward to Black Friday because, Jordan brings out all the heat.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously I'm excited to see that Adidas and Yeezy are going to do their thing and get off those pairs. So
let's get on Adidas real quick.
Okay.
First, I would like to say thank God to Adidas because they're finally releasing the James Harden basketball shoe. So volume 7. So he's been wearing them all season. Okay. And they're just now releasing it. I think they're releasing it in the ugliest colorway first.
Okay.
But I've been on the Harden volume 1 since the beginning. Mm-hmm. And you know that. And if not, I'm going to go to the archives and pull it out. And this is a shoe I've been waiting on him to release forever because I need a pair. So I think we're actually getting them to our store, which is going to be great because I'm going to cop that with a little discount. But yeah, I've been looking forward to that Adidas basketball shoe. Mm-hmm. Now, with that said, we can't talk Adidas without talking Kanye West. So from what it seems like at this point, they are making up. Is that correct?
I don't think so.
No?
I think that Adidas looks at their warehouse, sees all his heat, and they're like, we terminated the contract, right? But that's a lot of money that we're getting ready to lose. We're already down in sales. We already got to cut ties with B, right?
Shout out to Noelle for riding hard for Beyonce and Ivy Park. I know that's her brand. Go on.
So we need to find a way to make money. So what we need to do is we need to get rid of all these shoes that we got, anything that was in the slate to come out. We're going to make sure that it all comes out. Mm-hmm. And we'll drop them, get right back on track, kind of make this money, and then they'll probably be done with them after that.
Oh, so you think they just temporarily bringing them on or creating this buzz?
Yeah. Trying to do that. To do that. Because not to really like give I don't know to go on like this like tangent. It's not really a tangent, but the thing is that you always got to stand on what you believe in, right? Whatever your values are. If you don't believe in what one man is preaching, right, and you decide to take a stand, right, whether it's right or wrong, and you have to commit to it, right? Don't just do something because it's trendy, so you don't want to just jump in the boat, right, where like all those brands were cutting ties and then Adidas also hopped in line and cut ties, right? So if you didn't really want to cut ties with them, then don't cut ties with them. Just
that's what it kind of
seemed
like,
right?
Because he was poisonous at the moment. Right, they was like, let me get out.
Just ride with your brand leader, right? Because obviously you're in.
Real quick, I'd like to give that example to that is John Morant and Nike. Nike's put out a statement saying we giving him the time he needs. Like they not jumping ship. They like we just put out the John 1. You think we doing this? Nah, you crazy. So go on.
Right. So it's just like don't cut off your nose to spite your face. Right. So you just ride the wave. Right. The hype will die down. Right. People will stop yelling and people will stop being angry about things. And then once the dust settles, you continue to move forward. But all you really do is put a temporary hold on things that you have in line, right? Because it doesn't look good when you put things out when the fire is burning, right? So I say that to say, it looks really bad now because Adidas is backtracking. And then it looks like Adidas is really money hungry, right? And they don't really stand on principle. So it doesn't look good right now in my eyes, right? Because it's like you spoke out against, like justice, right? Or whatever, right? And you're just like, Kanye was wrong, so we need to do something about this. We're going to terminate it. And then, like I said, now you're looking bad.
Yep.
But it is what it is. It just needs to be a learning lesson for them moving forward. Don't make a permanent decision
based on some temporary upset.
Right, exactly. Anger. The way the rest of the people did. So
now, I mean, I don't agree with anything Kanye did, and I think Adidas needs to stand on the fact that he's gone. Like, I don't want to see any backtracking either. Like,
but they did.
Yeah, and that's what I don't like. So it's like, you might as well just take him back now. But I don't like I don't agree with the whole. I think I'm pretty much on my own with this because I think Eric and Noel were saying the same thing, and maybe even you, that like this was all part of like the master plan. Like, I don't necessarily agree with that. Like, he wanted to throw Adidas under the bus, get kind of canceled, quote unquote, so that he can get out of this bad contract. Look,
I think he just knows his power.
I would agree with that as well, but I think that the man is a little bit sick. As much as people want to go like stop blaming it on like the mental illness, like I think he's not all right, and it could be deep depression. It could be something else. Like, it doesn't have to be like dude's bipolar. I ain't jumping there, but something's wrong with him, and he's losing it a little bit. But I don't. Yeah, I mean, that's not an excuse for how he behaved, for what he said, for how he was behaving in the media. Like, the dude lost his noodle for a minute, and he should have to pay some type of penalty. Yeah. Like, I'm not really.
Well, I guess
I'm not really on the forgive Kanye train.
But technically, he did though. His net worth dropped.
Right. True.
A lot of people cut ties with him.
True.
So he did learn something.
And I mean, I guess it's not like he was never going to make a shoe again, you know. But I just don't like. I just feel like Adidas should be done with them. Like, just stick with it, man. Like, but y'all look weak. Like, got your tail between your legs, kind of crawling back. But look, it is what it is. Like,
money is money, though.
Money talks. That's what it definitely showed. That money talks, you know. But yeah, I just don't get the whole, like, I don't believe the whole, like, it was part of his master plan, because he still lost billions of dollars, and that couldn't be part of your master plan. What billionaire want to lose it?
No, not.
Yeah, I don't know, and I'm not very forgiving of Kanye. Like, he has too much self-awareness, and he knows right from wrong. You know, if we're held accountable every day, he can be held accountable. But anything else on the Adidas thing? We'll obviously keep you guys posted as more news comes out. But right now, all we know is that they may or may not be like trying to work things out. And that was your kind of takeaway too, right?
Yeah.
But I do want to get into another fallen hero. I think I sent you something, but I don't know if you responded. Mr. Thomas Sachs. He was coming up on some like allegations of sexual assault and abusive workplace. Yep, so that might be what the holdup was on the Mars yard, but it's not funny. It's definitely not a laughing matter. But there was I was on Instagram, and there was a report that because he's that artist person, and he's like super, you know how artists, like the real ones that be having galleries and stuff, like not that any other artist is not real, but like the hardcore ones that be having their gallery opens and experimenting and all that, like he's one of those artists. So they have a limit to like push, they have a tendency to push too far. And I think he did that. Like, he made a lot of his female co-workers and, employees feel very uncomfortable. Like, he was doing weird stuff. He was touching people inappropriately. There's some looking into him going on right now. So it definitely is, I guess not sad to see, because it does need to come to the light. What you do in the dark will come to light.
You're about to end up on the wrong yard.
Yeah, the prison yard. Yeah, you can't be. There's no tolerance for sexual harassment anymore. I don't know why people are not learning from these Me Too movements and the way they have been clamping down. Like, y'all really think this is a game? Like, your career will be done. Like, keep your hands to yourself. It's not that hard. But what it is when you have power, money, some kind of celebrity, you think that you're above the law, and that's this kind of. It was a prime example of that right now. So, look, are we gonna get the shoe? Probably not.
No, it's looking real.
Yeah, and again, it hasn't really blown up. Like, if it was for a different artist, like, I mean, maybe even a black artist, exactly. I feel like this would be all over the news and whatnot. But because it's Tom Sachs and he can hide in the, in his privilege, like maybe that's why it hasn't really like blown up like that. But yeah, I read some articles and I was like, dang, like. Working for Tom Sachs ain't really what it's cracked up to be. Yeah, you might got the shoes, but are you safe? That's one of the main problems there.
That's the truth, for real.
Yeah.
For real.
So, yeah, sad to see, sad to hear. But, we was fans of Tom Sachs, but now it's like, you did us dirty with their shoe release, and now you a sexual harasser.
We?
He didn't do us dirty?
No. You said we're fans.
Oh, you didn't like him?
No. Remember, I just kind of liked that one. All the other stuff he was putting out, I thought was absurd.
You didn't like because you didn't want the toe cap, man. You mad about the toe cap?
Yeah, it don't matter.
The toe cap was fire. I don't care, man. But it's still the same shoe.
No.
It just had a little cap. But anyway, the toe cap was fire to me. But let's get into some releases. What do we feel about the Jordan 11 Low that just released in the cool gray? They clean? You want a pair? I can get you one of those, but I knew you didn't want it because it wasn't the OG.
Mm-hmm.
But you think they fire?
Not to put the sidebar. I think we were talking about when I said I wanted the Travis Scotts.
Was that the OG that you was gonna get?
I think that's what we were talking about.
Okay.
But I didn't
didn't
buy it, and you were like that needs to just be your one purchase for the whole year.
Yeah, because we on one shoe a year. We on one shoe a year. You know,
As
as
you see, I'm still hanging on to it.
Yeah,
because I didn't do it.
I think I got a Converse All Star because those were cheap. I got a leather one, but other than that, we not out here copping. Okay. Yeah. But anyway, so you do like the cool gray 11 Low?
Yeah, they clean.
But you wouldn't cop for yourself?
No.
But anyways, those released.
Not at this point in time, I wouldn't know.
They released on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of people picked them up from the raffle, so there's still a bunch of in stock, and I'm pretty sure you guys can go to like a Shoe Palace or something like that and
Isn't
you
that
can grab
crazy
them.
how people pick and choose like what is gonna be the one that
And I feel like
I
I always know too, because those 11 Lows, I was like, ain't nobody want those.
Really?
Yeah. And sure enough, no, if it was 11 high, but I feel like people don't rock with the lows like that.
Nah, they do. It just depends on what it is. If it's the Concord Lows, they would.
Yeah, and then the pink snakeskin ones that I liked, I have those.
I used to want those.
I want those immediately. I have them liked on StockX.
No,
I still got them favorited.
They even dropped when we were kids at Champs, like back in like 01.
No, I don't remember that.
And I wanted a pair. They had a blue snakeskin.
Yeah, those was the ones. But now it's a dream shoe. Because when you look at it, you know you got your want list. You like never getting this, never getting that. You know, some still Serena Williams ones, man. Dang, but
for everyone now.
I'll never get that. That's $5 billion. But anyway, so those are available. If you guys want those, you should still be able to get them. Honestly, was there anything else? The Cool Gray 6, but you know I don't mess with the 6.
Travis
those came
Scott's
out.
coming.
Travis Scott, which one? The
He's
low?
doing a new one. He's doing another low.
Can you stop with? That's all you do. A Jordan 1 low.
These are clean though.
I'm not a Jordan 1 low fan, but I mean, yeah, and I haven't really liked anything from Travis Scott except for those Air Max ones. Those were fire.
I'm gonna enter the raffle on this guy.
Okay. Well, hey, I feel like more people are winning though on the raffles. I feel like Nike really did keep their promise and kind of.
I might have you enter too.
Okay. And they did kind of crack down on those bots.
That's what I'm saying. So
yeah, so we'll see.
it's all are you human check boxes, you know?
Yeah. The triple black Jordan 4s that are coming out. What do you think of them? I don't know what they're called. It's called something. But it's the all black, the black cat Jordan 4 or something like that.
Oh, they doing a black cat of those?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you.
That's clean. I could picture that.
But you like 4s.
So
I don't like anything all black.
It's gonna be a new buck material. Nah, I could get with it, but not enough to make me cop. Not just in this day and age and everything that's going on. But I think that they're fire, just sight unseen, you know. Like
Black Cat is re-releasing. I'm just not a fan. I mean, anything that black, like this is like all black Air Force energy. I ain't doing it.
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking of Giannis.
Because I like, Giannis wears all black Air Forces?
Yeah, when they show up to the game in it. Yeah, they clean though.
Nah, not for me. I need colors. Like, one thing I have consistently talked about on this show.
Don't say Nike Air, and it's too easy to do. But what?
Is say colorways. So, anything all black, you know it's not me. And you know I'm not going to get it. But, no, it's not going to say Nike Air because the shoe's all black. They ain't got nowhere to write it.
No, they have the Jumpman on it. But my point being is that it's not. I mean, yes, the all black is easy, but I don't know. It's just not enough to make me jump out my seat and go get it though.
Yeah, it's also a 4. So, a couple more things I want to pick your brain about before we wrap up here is what's our feeling? We like the low dunk, right? We like dunks that are low.
Yeah.
We're not really hot dunk high fans, right?
Definitely not necessarily dunk high fans and dunk low fans. It's still also very
about the colorway.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. So we're in agreement on that. Mm-hmm. But what I didn't know was that there was a dunk mid. Do you know there was mids?
I believe I did, yeah.
They low key? No, I'm low key down. Let me pull up a mid. I saw a mid the other day. I was like, wait, when they start making mids?
Sounds like it's mid.
Okay, you got jokes. That's what the kids are saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what these kids are talking about these days. They always be like, Coach Riz, like, I got Riz. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, please get away from me. But
Riz is just game.
I guess, but I'm just like, okay, good. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. Why are you trying to act old? Because I don't be understanding. I really am. Like, I'm getting to that point where it's like, oh, I see the divide. The divide is clear. Because I'd be like, okay. But anyway, to get back on this dunk mid, train here, I'm kind of a fan. Like, I do like mids to play basketball in. Like, that's why the Kyrie 8s are kind of cool. Look, I'm not going to sit here and say, like, I wear a bunch of Kyries, but I do like that kind of, like, at least come over my ankle bone type shoe. Like, I'm down with that. So when I saw these, I'm like, dang, I might have to cop. But I wanted to be honest with you guys because, you know, I have been the one trashing dunks. But I have said that if it's the right colorway, I'm copping. So I have been a little bit honest, but I want to let you guys know I have, and I want to be honest with you guys and let you know I might be getting some mids, okay? And don't come at me, okay? Because I'm still not going to get the dunk highs ever. You will never see that on my foot. But you can't tell me that's not kind of dope. That's kind of fire. Any day now, sir.
No.
You're not a fan?
No, not even close.
I'm not mad at where those sit. Like,
These are awful.
I'm not mad.
Hideous.
Look at.
Hideous.
Alright, well, I'm gonna cop some, and you know I'm gonna get a dope colorway, and you're gonna be like, wait, these kind of fire.
No, hideous.
And you're gonna switch up.
Hideous.
But, look.
There's not much more I can say to that.
That's hideous.
No. It's either low or high.
It's mid or low.
The mid is mid. The low is heat.
The low is heat. But can we talk about the dunk sizing real quick?
What's wrong?
And how atrocious it is. They run so small. The dunks. First of all, Nike. You've never put your foot in.
They're for sale.
They are snug. Damn. With a capital S, capital N, capital U, capital G.
Dang.
Like, it's bad. But Nike with the sizing is getting to be a little bit. It's going to be a little ridiculous, and I'm gonna need y'all to figure that out. You guys are leading in innovation and making laceless shoes. Why don't you make some universal sizing that fit the dang size throughout? How about that? How about every shoe that y'all make, whether it be a Dunk, a Jordan, a 13, an 11? Why don't you make it just fit true to size?
Yeah.
Do that, and then you'll impress me. I don't want to see no ADP laceless. I want you to make the sizes fit your foot. Okay? So that's my rant. And before I get into this last topic, let me just warn you about how upset I will be if I do not get this shoe.
That mid?
No, we're not talking about the mids. We going into something else.
Oh, okay.
The mids, I believe you could probably cop at any point. Like they better not be expensive.
The mid's mid. You can cop.
Yeah, well, they're gonna stick to this mid. He one of the young whippersnappers. He holding on to that lingo.
Raising him up.
He be with he Gen X. What is it? Gen Z. Oh, my bad. He Gen Z over here.
They call me the Riz Doctor.
Why did we put all the names on it? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
No, they wouldn't. Man, there was a whole list of it. I was dying. So I'm like, what is this? What was it?
They got all type of names.
Anyway, I can't think of one, but I'll if I do, I'm gonna say it. But anyway, no.
The Rizzler.
Yeah, they be doing stuff like that. Anyway, this next shoe that I'm about to show you, if I don't get it, it's gonna be hell to pay. because I've talked about this shoe from the moment we saw images of it at NBA Summer League. And that was just an image. And I was like, if they ever release this shoe, I need it. Are you ready? You can probably guess what it is.
Really? I don't really watch Summer League like that. That's you.
It was on LeBron.
I still don't really watch Summer League, even though he's a Laker. That's you.
Damn. Can you tell the people? Can you tell the people what that is?
Yeah, those is Heat.
Tell the people.
Yeah, the Heat. It's the Nike Air Zoom Generation Court Purple.
Now, hold on. What LeBron have I said is the best one he's ever had?
This one.
Exactly.
The first one that he did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And about how many times have I said it?
I mean,
Would
you
you
definitely
guess?
said it in one of the early episodes for sure.
And I've said it multiple.
No, I know, but I mean that's years ago, so I'm saying that it's not
back in 2020, in the pandemic, through a mask. I have spoke about this shit.
I'm done.
Now,
I said it through
ladies and gentlemen, what's my favorite color?
I'm guessing you're gonna say purple.
Correct. How many times have I said if anything is purple, I'm gonna get it? Several.
Yeah, you've said it. Yeah.
So when I saw these on LeBron at probably the 2021 Summer League, I was like, whoa, if he ever releases those Zoom Generations in the all purple, I'm getting it. I'm cashing out. I need those pairs. So imagine my surprise when 5 days ago, it popped up on Sneaker News.
That's it. You ain't gonna
Now, this man, they'll sit. He done told me about 15 items that'll sit, and they never sat once in their life. Just got snatched up. Now, you know, I'm going to be so mad. All the greater good and the good doing I'm doing if I don't get this shoe. Like, I will be livid. If anyone deserves this one, it's me. But no, from the minute I saw it on his foot, I was like, they need to release that. And there is no actual release date for them, which sucks, because that could mean we see this in another year.
Yeah.
And that's kind of similar to, I forgot what other shoe we had been seeing for years, and then they finally released it.
Still this year, though.
But hopefully they do, because this is going to be a purchase for me. And it will be the shoe that I actually hoop in.
These
I'm actually playing them too, but actually take them off and treat them right. But yeah, they're fire. I have to get them.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys will get a peek at them, but if you know LeBron's first official, unofficial shoe, the Zoom Generation, that's the best one that he's ever made. And now he's dropping it in that all kind of purple colorway. It's just a cop all around, you know. But anyway, that's the one I'm going for. I'm pushing my chips to the all in. I'm all in. Look, I'm pushing my chips. That's the one I'm getting. What's the all in for you, Travis Scott? As we wrap up.
Travis Scott for sure.
Okay. And it's the one low, right?
Yeah, it's either a Travis Scott or some Yeezy.
All right, well.
Like I said, I get one a year. The one hasn't really popped up for me yet, but I know it's coming.
Yeah, and we got to go out swinging and get something good here. So we're both kind of waiting for those to kind of drop, and then y'all will be the first to know. Trust me, because I'll be sitting on here gritting if I got the purpose. But Blair, anything else before we wrap up?
Nah, that's it. I'm just, sitting and waiting. Like I said, that Travis Scott is coming. I think it's either this month or next. So
fingers crossed. Pray for us, sneaker gods. Do us right, please. We've been doing right, so let's get some good karma coming back to us here. I gave up. I literally gave up the threes. Like I was like, nah, take them. So if I don't get the Zoom Generation, it's gonna be a problem. And then one quick thing though, I have noticed on sneakers that a lot of shoes are still available, but it's always the bigger sizes. So it's like 14, 15. But I think they are really doing a good job. So shout out to sneakers and Nike, I guess. They are doing a better job of kind of cracking down, so maybe we do have more chances to win. Because, I mean, the first, 40 episodes is us just talking about the L we just took?
Yeah.
So shout out to Nike. Blair, anything else? You good?
No, yeah.
All right, well, check back with us. We're going to come back with obviously some fire movies, some things we want you to check out. I still got to see Plane. I still got to see John Wick. I still got to see Cocaine Bear. You saw Cocaine Bear, didn't you?
Nah, I ended up going to see something else instead.
Creed? That's
I
when you
saw Creed, but I also saw another movie.
Oh, okay. So I gotta check out those.
Scream 6.
Scream was fire. I think, yeah. So we'll probably review that pretty soon then, since we both were on the same page with that. But anyways, guys, keep checking us out. We'll have some more new exciting content for you guys coming very soon. On that note, it is the Slate Laced Gang. We out.